field. I'm practicing NOWism, right? All that field of positive expectation. I'm activating the vibration. And I'm starting to feel what it feels like to be hanging out in Tahiti with Andy Dooley. And so I, like to make a long story, which is very long for sure. In 5 weeks, I make a big pile of cash. I do an incredible book launch, and then the next day, I get on a plane to Tahiti. Yeah. So on my birthday, I'm sitting with Andy Dooley in a 5-star little ism out at Tahiti, and he's reading the time-space contract. And I'm thinking, send out the industry man. High five. Yeah. So I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, this works. Like, I've started with 0 resources. Great testimony, and you're not off the hook, because it doesn't matter how bad you think your life is. We have the same resources, the same availability. It's about imagination. You've got to have the audacity to think big, think good, give undivided attention to the solution. That's the key. So I just absolutely ignored reality. People are like, Kat, you need to face reality. I'm like, never. You don't face reality, you create reality, right? So anyway, I go back home. I normally leave this part out. On the way back from Tahiti, I get upgraded to first class on United Emirates. Oh, yeah. So I do my flight home. I start to think, what do I really want? Well, NOWism needs to become a global phenomenon, right? I have a great brand. It's a funky brand of spirituality. It's all about promoting the present moment. Get your now out, right? It's really simple. Then I realized, well, in order to have an empire, that sounds so businessy. I'm going to need some sort of team. I'm an artist, a great artist, but I do not have very strong business muscles. So I was like, okay, I need spiritual business people who would walk in the door at a cafe that I actually went to this cafe to meet someone else, certain time, certain place. And the woman who said that she would meet me there didn't turn up. I called her and she said, who are you? And I was like, okay, whatever, that's another part of the story, I'm going to leave it. 2 men walk in the door, and make a long story short, we start to have a conversation, and they love time and space contracts. They go into business with me, I move in with them, we start a production company to create a stadium show out of the time and space contract. So the next part of the story, I go back to the USA to have Christmas with Andy Dooley in December with him and Mike, which is an amazing time. And then I remember being in Andy's, Andy called me one day because he's like, guess who's going to be in town? And I'm like, who? He said, Michael. And I'm like, and he says to me, like he's having this event, I can't go because he's going on a cruise to Mexico with Mike. And I was like, like, what's going to happen with this, right? And he said, but I have organised a VIP ticket for you to be in. That's amazing. He said, I also organised for you to give Michael Beckwith an award. And NOWism award, right? And what's amazing is that they said yes to this because they did no background check. And so you know what? When I was standing on stage with Michael Beckwith and I'm giving him the first NOWism Consciousness Award, a consciousness campaign that basically says that one conscious thought offsets 10,000 unconscious emissions. I'm standing next to Michael on stage and he's just like, I love this girl, she's from outer space. I realized, that all of my dreams are coming true. Seriously, all of my dreams are coming true. And this time, when I arrived in LA, I had 3 phone numbers in my phone. Andy Dooley, Michael Dooley, and Michael Bernard Beckwith. It's not a bad place to start in LA, right? And so the point of the story is activate the vibration. Do everything that you can. No excuses. You've got to raise the bar for yourself. Don't settle for less. Practice your version of NOWism, vibration activation, whatever it is. Participate wholly and completely. It's a law. It is a law, and it responds to your belief in it. That's the main thing. Is that you can think here or here. The universe does not know the difference. It's not quantifying. Castle or a button, as Abraham said. So that's my story. I'm Kat Dawes of NOWism.